Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villa. Welcome to episode 20 of The First Star, our Arsenal quest to win the Champions League with them for the very first time. And since last episode, where we beat Spurs in the derby, but only just, we've had a few games as you can see. Now we started at West Ham in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Now we dominated this game against a very strong West Ham team. You can see we put out a number of the reserves, the backups. Pellegrini got the winner for us in the 81st minute. It wasn't undeserved, but we did struggle a little bit in front of goal. Then we played Leicester City in the Premier League, and this was another even game where we struggled to convert our chances. Granit Xhaka got the goal. It was a little bit of a special one, actually. Watch out for goals of the month after this episode, in this episode for that. But yeah, that was a good, solid away performance from us. Sevilla in the Champions League, we secured our spot. We're in the knockout rounds. It was a poor first half. You can see it was 0-0 at the break, but we were excellent in the second half, and then they went down to 10 men, but the game was already done at 3-0. But it was Pellegrini with 2 and Adobe with the 4th. Then we played... We made a little bit of a stumble, to be honest. We played Manchester City. Now, we absolutely battered Manchester City. Alex Lacazette got a goal. We should have been just well clear. We dominated possession. They barely had a shot on goal, and then they scored. I think it was from a set piece, if I'm remembering correctly. So we got a draw there, which, on the face of things, isn't the worst. But, honestly, if you'd seen the match... Actually, can we see the match stats? You probably can see the match stats. Here we go. Look at that. Absolutely battered them. And I don't understand. 23 shots, 6 on target. I don't understand why we should have won that game by a lot more. Then we played Sheffield United, and again, so many missed chances. Pellegrini got 2. He rescued a point for us in the 88th minute. We didn't play well. They had 2. I think one of their goals was a bit of a worldie. The other was a bit of a scrappy defensive effort on our part. So again, I mean, you're going to have scrappy performances. You're going to drop points here and there, but to come on the back of each other, they were really disappointing. So I'm hoping that we're going to put that behind us this episode, because we have Bayer. Let's quickly have a look at what we have. So Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. It was already the group. We've already progressed, as I said. So it's just a battle for top spot now with Inter Milan, and then we have Chelsea in the league. Now, if we do have a look at these tables, you can see. Still 4 points clear, despite those 4 drop points, which is good. Chelsea, though, they are in 3rd. They're one of the teams that are 4 points behind us, so a win for them, and that will really, really close that gap. And in the Champions League, you can see if we beat Bayer Leverkusen and Sevilla takes anything off Inter, if they can do any sort of a favour against Inter, then we will have been crowned group champions as well. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out against Bayer Leverkusen. Now, given that we're already progressed, we're taking the opportunity to rest a few players, because ideally we want to win the group, but it doesn't really matter if we're first or second as long as we're through. So it's Leno in goal, Mustafi, Chambers and Koscielny across the back. Semedo and Kolasinac, we're going to give the backups a run out in this one. Xhaka and Guendouzi in midfield. Nelson, Pellegrini and Aubameyang. Now, I never thought I'd say this after last season. Aubameyang is hanging on to his first team spot right now. He was, I think it was Sheffield United and City, I think both of them. He's missing so many chances. He's not playing well. I've had a word to him. He says, yeah, boss, we'll do better, but he doesn't do better. So let's go with a little bit of passion, do it for the fans. I think I like that. Some calm, we have faith, and we need to put in a good performance. You guys haven't had to sit through what I've had to sit through. We need to put our chances away. So, yeah, Pellegrini, he's been our sort of main goal scorer. Like I said, he's injured right now, so that's why he's not playing. And to be honest, that's probably the reason that Aubameyang's in the starting lineup, or else I probably would have gone with Pellegrini and Lacazette up front. That's how disappointing Aubameyang has been. He's not that he's not scoring, he's missing a lot of chances in between scoring. That's a good ball, just over the bar. It was a tough chance. Good stuff. Now, Kolasinac, I'm in a little bit of a dispute with Kolasinac. He thinks he's better than Tierney. I've tried to explain to him that he's not better than Tierney, but he's not really listening to me on that one. So, I'm playing him here just to try and so that he's not unhappy anymore. And Semedo as well. He thinks he should be ahead of Bellerin. There's an argument for that, given that we paid 60 million for him. He'd certainly think he would be ahead of Bellerin. I'm going to start and just rotate them 1 game each, I think, and try and keep them both happy. Because we need to have 2 good right backs or right wing backs, and we have 2 of the best, I think. So we're going to have to work at keeping them both happy. Kolasinac, not so much. We do need him this year, though, because if Tierney gets injured, then we need him fit and firing. So we'll play him as much as we can. But if he's unhappy and he's not talking to me, it makes it a little bit difficult, doesn't it? Now let's see here. They're on the counter-attack. We have men back. Well done, Callum Chambers. I want to give Callum Chambers a game because he's a good player. He really is a good player, but He hasn't been playing that much yet. There's a decent looking ball for Pellegrini ahead of Aubameyang. Oh, there we go, Aubameyang. He's taken a chance. He's like Newcastle United. You put him on the TV, he starts scoring. He's making me look like an idiot, which is fine. I'm okay with that. As long as he doesn't just keep scoring, then he can make me look like the biggest idiot in the world in front of everybody. I will take that price. I mean, to be honest, it's a bad defensive play, isn't it? But he did tuck that away well. They are the sort of chances, to be honest, he's been missing. Sort of putting them past the post, over the bar. So that is good to see. Maybe the last talk did get through to him a little bit. There's a corner, comes into Mustafi. And Aubameyang! Oh, he's off the bar. He's almost doubled our lead within 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I want him to score. It's not like I don't want him to score. But he's just missing so many chances. Mkhitaryan is not playing this game because he's tied with Ozil being injured. He's had to play a lot. Ozil's coming back. I think he's 4 days before he's back to full training. So Chelsea's a bit too soon for him. We'll play Mkhitaryan in that one. And then we'll start and ease Ozil back in where we can. Mkhitaryan's done really well for us. It's just a sort of a case of he's tired. He can't play. No one can play every game. So we've sort of had to rest him here and there. And here's another corner knocked in by Nelson. It's there. It's over the bar for Aubameyang. I'm not going to... What's happened here? It's a bit of a knock for Semedo. He's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to knock Aubameyang for missing that. It's the ones that he was scoring last year and he's just not scoring them this year. We've absolutely smashed this game. You can see what I mean about not taking chances. Nelson knocks in another one. Back post. Mustafi! Oh! There it is. There's taking chances for you. Mustafi doubles our lead right on the stroke of half-time. That is perfect timing, isn't it? 2-0. That should be the game one, I would think. You'd be disappointed at home to throw away a 2-goal lead. Yeah, that's a good header though, isn't it? The back post. Now, we wait with bated breath to see if Sevilla... I haven't noticed any scores coming up, but we'll see at half-time over here if Sevilla has indeed... Or they are doing us a favour. In a way, no news is good news, because that means it's a draw, and that means Inter drop points, which would mean we're top of the group. And that, of course, would also mean a start for David Bergkamp. There's a good touch from Aubameyang. Oh. See, now those are the ones I'm talking about, where last season he was scoring those. And this year he's straight at the keeper, as I said, past the post, over the bar. That's sort of the prime example, Exhibit A, of the chances he's missing this season. Just over the bar. Mustafi could have almost had a hat-trick this half. Yeah, so that's... I'm glad that, in a way, that kind of happened. They're the sort of chances that he was scoring last year that he's not scoring this year. But look at that. That is one hell of a half of football. Okay, so we will... I mean, it's sort of just... Don't get complacent, isn't it? I didn't see if what the score was on the other game. I'll have a nice surprise when I edit to see what the score was. Hopefully you guys saw that. I was too busy just admiring the match stats, if I'm honest. Is there a way to do this? If we go to updates, here we go, and we look for... Why can't I see? Oh, no, it's what's the one I want. It is 0-0. So I was right. No news is good news on that front. So let's get back out there and see what we can do here. Another goal, and I'm pretty ssure David Bergkamp's on the bench because, like I said, Lacazette's injured, so we don't have that many. We have other options, but they're into the youth team. Guendouzi pulls it back for Xhaka. Oh, he's missed it. It looked like it might have been blocked, but that's a bad miss, isn't it? There was a crowded penalty error. Maybe it's not a bad miss. Unlucky. Semedo's done really well there. Great tackle. That's why you want pacey wing-backs, isn't it? Because they can get back. They can get across if the centre-backs need some covering. I feel like it's almost the most important position on the field to have pace is your wing-backs. Now, there's a ball down for Guendouzi. Can we build from this? That wasn't the best pass for Xhaka, but he's made the most of it. Out to Kolasinac. Can he get across in? Got Pellegrini that can... He's height. He's good header with the ball. It's back in there for Xhaka. And it's cleared away. And we are going to be on the counter-attack here. Or defending a counter-attack, I should say. That's a nice pass. We've got men back. They have men forward if we can... Oh! Decent effort, wasn't it? Decent effort. We might just give them a concentrate. Just make sure we're not going to go and do anything stupid here. I mean, that's their first shot on target, but you don't like seeing that early in the second half. Koscielny on a booking makes me slightly nervous. We do, of course, have Mings on the bench we can look to bring on. I think a third goal, and I would definitely look to do that. Yeah, 2-0. I kind of want to trust Kolasinac not to get... Koscielny not to get himself sent off. Here we go. Can we build? Guendouzi's knocked one forward for Aubameyang. He can't win that. We're not quite at it the same way in the second half, are we? It looks like they've come back into it a little bit. Semedo, can he win that? He can't, and he's kind of dived in there, sold himself up the creek. Xhaka, well done, son. That's a cracking tackle. Now he's put Aubameyang away. No one's going to catch him. He's going to get in on goal. Can he? Oh, square it. He has. It's Nelson. It's Reece Nelson! 3-0. That was a nice bit of play for Aubameyang, wasn't it? I don't mind if he does that. I mean, that's good play. That's not missing a chance in my books. I mean, in anybody's books. It's when he goes through himself and misses it that I get annoyed. But that was, I mean, Granit Xhaka, that's an assist for him too, isn't it? Because that was a cracking tackle. He's picked out Aubameyang in space, and Aubameyang rolls it across. And that's what we like to see. That's nice football, isn't it? So at 3-0, I'm now willing to make some changes here. We don't want a sending off, so we're going to take Koscielny off for Mings. We might just switch those two around because I want Mings on the left side. Anything else you want to do? Let's do Bergkamp for Aubameyang. He's had a good game. It might be a good opportunity to take him off. We can seek to him after the game and be like, you deserve some rest. Game was won. We need to protect our best players. Now there's a ball for David Bergkamp. Can he get onto that? He can. Come on, can we get David Bergkamp with an assist here? Gets a decent looking ball in for Pellegrini. Oh, he's missed it. So close to a Bergkamp assist. We'll give them some praise here. We might wait till after this highlight. Look at this, pressing them high up the field. I like that. And David Bergkamp, look at that. Picks up the loose ball. Xhaka back to Bergkamp. Shoot. Can he get a cross in this time? There's an assist in him. He's going to do something this game, whether it be an assist or a goal. I just have that feeling he's got it in him. Here's Guendouzi. Guendouzi! Not quite. Let's praise them. We said we would, so we'll do it. We have another sub we can make. There's no one really... I mean, the only person on the bench that I'd give football to right now is Butland. I'm having to give him a bit of football as well to keep him happy. There's a ball, back post, Pellegrini down for Bergkamp! Oh, he's missed it! Oh, so close to David Bergkamp getting on the score sheet. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. 100% he's going to do it. Pellegrini down to... who's that? Oh, Reece Nelson. Across... It's there. Look at the Bergkamp stalking in the middle. There we go. Find him. It's gone back post instead. Oh, disappointing, Pellegrini. That's 4-0 though. Pellegrini has nodded in it. What was actually a really nice goal. It's 10 goals already for Pellegrini. He's actually picking up. We need to play him more almost. He's really having a good season. The board weren't happy with the money we spent on him, but I knew it was what I wanted. I wanted that sort of physical presence in the middle. Yeah, it's a good header, isn't it? That we just didn't quite have with Lacazette and Aubameyang. Not that they didn't score loads of goals, obviously they did, but yeah, I really wanted that because if they're defending deep because of our pace, Pellegrini again. If they're defending deep to nullify our pace, we didn't really have anybody in the penalty area that we could get wide and get a cross in, and obviously we have that now. So we might look at Mustafi's on a booking now as well. Do we just take Mustafi off? That might make a bit of sense actually. We can bring Ben Shafe on, he can play over there. We'll leave Semedo on because Bellerin's going to be playing against Chelsea, so that's fine. A few minutes to go here. Oh, is Bergkamp going to... Surely he's going to get his goal. He deserves a goal. Come on, son. Pellegrini's looking tired as well. Oh, maybe I should have taken Semedo off. He looks absolutely knackered. That's what he gets. He wants first team football. This is what he has to go through. I thought Bergkamp was going to get a goal. Maybe this is it. Is this the one? It's a foul. Is he off? He was on a yellow card, wasn't he? They're down to 10. You know what we might do here? Just in case. Penalties. Where is he? David Bergkamp. There we go. Just in case. You never know, do you? You never know. If you want to have an Academy product named after you, just drop me a comment or get me on Twitter at AussieVillain. That's how David got a player named after him. The exact same thing can happen to you as well. Just let me know who you want, or that you want someone, or the sort of the highest prospect star. We'll get them named after you. But Sevilla got a winner right at the end there, so that is top of the group as well. I'm sure I just saw Sevilla flash up right at the end. That's as dominant as a dominant wing gets, isn't it? That was a really, really good performance. A real shame that Bergkamp couldn't get on the score sheet. He had his chance though, didn't he? And he did miss it. And yeah, I was right. Look at that, 94th minute. Sevilla has just popped up. They did do us a favour. And that, of course, means that we have topped the group, which is really, really good. Semedo's injured. He bruised ankle. That's fine. He'll be back when we need him anyway. Pellegrini with another great game. And just to confirm, we look at competitions here. We are 5 from 5. Doesn't matter what happens in the last game against Inter Milan because we've qualified as group winners. Wait right there, guys. We will be back for Chelsea. Okay, welcome back. It's Chelsea. We're at home, and you can see, as I said, by the league table, this is a big game. Liverpool, have already won their game, so they're right there. Just noticed too, Manchester United up to 5th now. They have a good team. I'm really worried about them, though we should have a big enough buffer now to not have to worry about them this season. But Manchester City are right down there as well. Suddenly that 1-1 draw at home to them doesn't look quite so good, does it? But let's not worry about that now. This is the team we're sending out to face Chelsea. It's pretty much full strength. Leno in goal, Mustafi, Socrates, and Koscielny as a back three. Tierney and Bellerin, they go down the wings. Milinkovic, Savic, and Xhaka in midfield. Then Mkhitaryan back into play behind Aubameyang and Pellegrini. It's a good team. It is a really, really good team. You might notice on the bench too, Aaron Ramsey's back fit, so he's available for this game. Ozil a little bit too soon for him though, so we don't have him on the bench just quite yet. Sarri, of course, Chelsea's manager, has been saying he has no respect for me whatsoever, doesn't like me, I'm a fraud. So we're going to try and teach him some respect here, hopefully. Let's go with media's been giving you a lot of credit lately. Let's go on and put a display. Some calm, we have faith for those who haven't quite responded. Pellegrini, he's in form. If he can keep banging in the goals, we'll be doing okay. And here we go. This is huge, isn't it? Yeah, it really bugged me that Sarri in the press conference saying he has no respect for me. It's like, come on, man. I won the league last year. I won the Europa League. We're doing okay this year as well. A little bit of respect, mate. A little bit of respect. But if he doesn't want to give it to me, we'll take it, won't we? We'll try and take it. So let's hope for a good result here. Chelsea are absolutely teaching us a lesson, though, right at the early stages. Here we go. From the corner. Tierney to knock it in. Back post. Who's there? It's headed back towards goal. It's floating around in the penalty area. Another chance, though, for Tierney. Can he get this one in again? It's edge of the area. It's Koscielny, Milinkovic, Savic. Oh, blocked. It's still there for us, though. Socrates. You need to get a cross in here, mate. I know you don't usually do that, and now we're on the counter. No, we got away with that. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. Pushing them high up the field as well. Like that a lot. Are they going to just play through us, though? We've got Milinkovic, Savic trying to get back. Pedro's running way too far here. He's played a wonderful ball for Suso. And there's the opening goal. Oh, dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. We'll give it a demand more here when we can. Yeah, Suso apparently, they said the commentary down the bottom there, let it by at the near post. It was a good ball from Pedro. I don't think our defending did us any favours there, if I'm honest. There was kind of a written invitation to pass the ball through there, wasn't there? I mean, look at that. We need to be better than that. You either need to be marking your man or you need to be getting tighter. Not just sort of standing back like, there you go. There's your through ball for the goal. Have your assist, Pedro. All right. That's disappointing, but we're still dominating this game. Let's give them show some passion here. There's no need to be looking anxious and frustrated. We just need to put one in the back of the net here, get ourselves back on level terms. Here's a chance from the corner again. Tierney knocks it in again. It's to the back post. Can we head it down? Mustafi's lost that one out. It's there for Pellegrini. He should really be in the penalty area. I'm not sure what he's doing out there. Mkhitaryan, though. What can he do? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Just build from the back. Be patient. And the chance will present itself. Bellerin's done really well here. Can he get a cross in? He can. Back post again. Aubameyang! There it is. Equalising goal. And I'll tell you what, we brought Pellegrini in to score those sorts of goals. Aubameyang's not doing too bad this episode himself, is he? Like I say, making me look the fool, but that's okay. As long as he's scoring goals, I'm happy. But look, Bellerin did really, really well here. They just stood off him. He got to the byline, chinked it back, and that is poor defending as well, to be honest. Two men on him, and Aubameyang, he's not known for his ability in the air, is he? And he's really done quite well there. So we will take that. That is really, really good. They want to play more long balls forward. It's not how we're going to earn respect, though, is it? That's not how we're going to earn our respect. Milinkovic Savic on a booking is a little bit concerning, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We've absolutely dominated this game. We really, really have. We've struggled for possession in the opposition half. I'm going to say I'm not happy with that. These match ratings aren't great. We're going to tell Milinkovic-Savic, watch your step, and we're going to get straight back out there, see what sort of reaction we get. I was very tempted to go with the 4-3-3 because they tend to, apparently, according to the scouts and analysts, they struggle from crosses. So I thought maybe getting more wingers in. There's another ball for Aubameyang. It's down for Tierney. Oh, it's still there, but it's at a tight angle. Decent save. Pushed it away, didn't he? Pellegrini round the corner ball. That was nice. Oh, that needed to be back here. Look at that. We had two men just waiting for that. Bellerin couldn't find them. So I was very tempted, to go with the wingers and the fullbacks. But I went with this because we did look quite good against Bayer Leverkusen. So we kind of stuck to our guns on that one. Will we live to regret that? Maybe I should have gone with the wingers. But yeah, we didn't. So there's no point crying over that because we can't do it now because we don't have that many. Well, we could do it actually. We could put Mkhitaryan out there with Nelson. We could do it. We're dominating the game though. There's no real need, I don't think. Let's demand more here. Mkhitaryan's it's like Ozil's back from fitness and he's just like, oh, well, I'm not needed now. I'll just wander off into the corner. I don't understand why he plays like that. So let's take it off, exploit the middle. We won't necessarily exploit the flanks, but we'll give them more of an option. We probably should have been doing that to start with, to be honest, given that they struggle with crosses. Alright, here is a highlight. Koscielny into Pellegrini, brings it down nicely. Xhaka onto Milinkovic-Savic. He's got space to run into here. He pulls it out for Tierney. Look at this man in the box. Get a cross in, mate. Get a cross in. There it is. It's there for Pellegrini! Oh, that's what we bought him for. And that is what he's doing. 2-1. We've turned this game around. And that was really, really nice, wasn't it? We just looked for the space. Tierney was in acres of it on the left-hand side. And he's just jinked a nice little this run here from Savic. He's sucked in. And no chance for the defenders to get out. They had to stay in. And Tierney, back post, Pellegrini, bang, take some of that, mate. And that's in the back of the net. Only just off the post, it looks like. But yeah, that's just what Pellegrini's doing. We don't need Aubameyang scoring goals, because we just have what's his face there, Pellegrini doing it all for us. Let's go back to the counter attack. Let's lower this tempo down. Let's waste some time here. Let's be more disciplined. We'll regroup when we lose the ball. We'll slow down the pace. Sometimes when I do this, no, we do want to stay on feet. They go and score, then you have to just go and undo it all. Let's be more compact here as well. It might just push the line up a tad though. We don't want to sit too deep and invite them onto us. And as I haven't confirmed it yet, so it's got nothing to do with my changes, this highlight. So if they're going to score, now's the time so I can just hit cancel. Obviously I hope they don't score though. Let's go Pulisic, that's not a good ball. Oh, Pellegrini, that's surely a foul. Surely a foul from Alonso. Let's get the block in there. Oh, what is that? What was that? It's an own goal from Bellerin. Oh, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is this not a foul? Pellegrini's got that. That's got to be a foul, doesn't it? Oh, the cross is ricocheted off Bellerin, and it's just wrong-footed Leno in the goal. That's unlucky. They do not deserve that. Come on, let's get creative here, boys. Let's fire up. Let's go back and let's win this game again. From the corner, this would be absolutely massive. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Mustafi! Get that up, you Sarri. That's what we like to see. Respect that, you little Italian. Oh, we'll stop there before it gets racist. But that is absolutely massive. Now we will make all these changes again, and that is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Okay, so let's regroup. Let's slow down the pace. We'll take it off rollout. Get rid of it how you need to get rid of it. We'll be more disciplined. We'll waste time. We'll lower that tempo down. And that is absolutely massive. Look at this. Tierney, another quality ball in, and Mustafi, open free header. That was poor defending, but Mustafi doesn't need a written invitation, does he? That was huge. Now this should be it. Surely the end of the game. Let's clear it. He does, and there goes the final whistle. What do you think of that, Sarri? Bit of respect now, you motherfucker. Hey! Cracking header, Mustafi. Well done, mate. Hey, what's that? Sorry, mate. I can't hear you over my 3 points. Yeah, fans are celebrating behind me. Just some respect, eh, you cunt. That's a big win, isn't it? That is huge. We've come from behind. The 87th minute they've equalised, and we did not give up. And 93rd minute we've gone and won it. Absolutely huge. What do we say here? We just say, I mean, the match ratings weren't fantastic. We'll say well done. That was a really good fight back. So there it is, a massive, massive 3 points, and it just retains that 4-point gap top of the table. Nice little bit of daylight now between ourselves and Chelsea as well. Just the goals of the month to come though, guys, but that's it for games this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, 7 goals, I don't know how you must have liked that. Please do hit thumbs up though, it helps people find the channel. And of course, if you're new, subscribe, ring the bell, make sure you don't miss anything. We also have a world tour. We're currently in Indonesia with Persiba, and of course an Aston Villa save as well. So check those out if you're so inclined. We'll be back though, what's today, Wednesday? So we'll be back on Friday for the festive fixtures here, a little bit of playthrough. I don't see a sense in showing the Inter game, we've already topped the group. City in the Carabao Cup quarter-final as well, that's something that's happened since last episode. Again, we're not going to take it too seriously. We'll probably go out if we build a weakened team, to be honest. But yeah, it'll be the festive fixtures, Wolves and Cardiff on Friday. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.